Investments, investments, investments. This is the magic word we seek. How do we unlock the full potential of the sector and attract new investments? By raising awareness. It is very important to inform all players on the field not only how to gain access to the FSI, but how to combine this financial guarantee with the other financial instruments of the Union. That is called blending. The European Investment Advisory Hub is an important tool to enhance information to SMEs and micro enterprises. As regards to the sectoral imbalance, we are happy that Transport and Tourism Committee managed to put tourism on one of the top priorities in the new FSI2 regulation. We hope that this will be translated into many new plans submitted and approved for our sector. As to the geographical imbalance, the geographical coverage of the FSI could be further improved as acknowledged also by the Commission, particularly in less developed, outermost regions and small islands like Nisyros, like Acheloos Valley, because we need plans submitted for such regions to have special considerations. Dear friends, the FSI cannot compensate or replace all the measures which the government has to take in order to improve confidence and competitiveness. For what concerns my country, we still need to surpass tight financial conditions, uncertainty about the overall economic situation, difficulties in even setting priorities, and extreme administrative bottlenecks. All these are disrupting the investment plans of many actors. Vice President Katainen spoke a year ago about the possibility of other countries to copy the investment platform for tourism infrastructure projects that already exists in Cyprus in order to pull together bigger or small-size investments, a platform which is pulling together initiatives and opportunities, because the public sector contribution is indispensable in coordinating the investment and financial needs, putting together a platform which is providing both financing but also technical assistance. Let me give you a recent example which shows why Greece, while it has a huge potential in touristic investment, is not the first choice for investors. The seaplanes projects. Our sea lines connecting islands move on a horizontal way connecting more than 200 islands. Many times connections between islands are impossible unless you travel back to the mainland and forth. An investment of 50 million from the Juncker package was approved to facilitate the use of seaplanes using private waterways, an investment which would boost the local economies and promote tourism in many islands. What happened? After the private plans were concluded, the government established a new law that forbids private investments and ownership of the waterways, so the project was cancelled. I don't want to look into the reasons, just to point out that the level must be stable and supportive. Concluding, the regulatory framework needs to be simple, clear, predictable and stable, to incentivize investments on a longer term, both as national and European level. But in addition to financial tools, it's important for the EU to support our countries to converge in many more areas. Is it logical to speak about a level playing field for investments when, for example, justice is delivered in 3-5 years in one country and 12-15 in another? We deeply believe that European integration goes a lot deeper than just creating financial tools. Finally, I would like to emphasize that although extremely successful, the Juncker plan must not replace the logic and the scope of the structural and cohesion funds, which are crucial for our economies. The European Union must close the gap between its member states. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Miltos.